Mommy is a psycho and Daddy is a brain. Sarah's kinda creepy, Granny is insane. Timmy's kinda very happy as can be. All together they are the Johnston family.
Yikes, I don't think so.
Go fuck yourself.
Are you still looking for a place to live?
Are you still looking for a will to live?
Hey little lady, looking for a nice ride?
Okay, I'm done here.
Wait, young lady. I know it's tough to be here, but it's our job to provide a warm and safe place for you to call home until.
I'm 18.
And don't come back unless you're taking one of these shit machines with you.
Typical.
Wait, if you're 18 now, it means we can't go in?
Fuck off! Holy hell, dude, take the damn hint.
Aren't you a little young to be hitchhiking?
Aren't you a little old to be talking to me?
Touché. Did you need something? Are you lost?
Kinda. I don't recognize this part of town, and I need to get home.
Hop on in. I'm off the clock right now. I can get you home.
Thanks.
So, where am I headed?
Tedville.
Oh, that's not too far. I should get you there in 10-15 minutes.
Thanks again.
Don't mention it, kid. So what's your story? Why are you out here?
I was abducted by idiots that were under the belief that my family is a danger to me.
Well, are they?
No, just others.
Well, family ain't easy. Sometimes you get unlucky and end up with a bunch of wackos you have nothing in common with. Sometimes you get really unlucky and end up with a bunch of idiots that hate you for no reason. Which were you saddled with?
My family doesn't do anything whenever I get kidnapped. Just last week I got stripped down.
Let's see what's under that pretty little dress of yours.
What?
Whoa, that's real bad.
No, it's good. They actually trust me. They let me make my own decisions. I can be witty with them without being told off. And they're always there at home to welcome me back.
But they don't do anything to help you when you're taken.
They used to the first few dozen times, but it started to make me feel weak. Like they were constantly having to invest tons of time and energy into helping me stay stable.
You have a very fucked up sense of reality, Missy.
Maybe that's true, but I wouldn't trade them for the world. We have an almost telepathic sense of understanding. We're able to read the subtext of everything we say and do, and the subtext is almost always, I love you.
But let's say you were kidnapped and it becomes a sense of life and death, to where you will die unless your family were to get involved. Then what?
Well, that's kind of how I want it to be. I'd rather die knowing I did the best I could than live my life having to be dependent on others for support.
And yet here you are relying on me to help you get home.
I didn't rely on you. You offered. That's the difference.
So your family doesn't offer to help you?
They could see how uncomfortable it made me feel, so they began to back off. It helped me become more independent and secure as a person.
I'm sorry, that just sounds like child abuse.
Well, what if it is? It could be abuse and I might be a masochist. But if I have that sense of masochism, then doesn't that mean they understand how to make me happy?
You're trying to twist between doing something wrong for the right reason and doing something wrong just because they aren't being told not to do it.
And? Isn't that just how life works? How often do you get praised for just wearing clothes? The only time you will be is if it's exceptional, and the only time you get criticized is if it's terrible or you're naked. Our routines develop from whatever doesn't receive criticism.
But say someone is in an abusive relationship, what would occur in that situation?
Are you implying I'm in an abusive relationship?
Maybe, maybe not. But given my scenario, it seems fair that some people develop bad routines just because someone is too afraid to tell them otherwise.
And that's just a tough part of life, isn't it? Nothing is black and white, and there's always going to be exceptions. Like say murder is bad, but what if you murdered in self-defense because someone tried to murder you?
Fair point, but what if we go to the absolute extreme of pedophilia? There's no situation in which that could ever be good, it's only ever evil.
Yeah, that's certainly not something you want involved anywhere.
See? So there are some parts of life that are black and white.
Yeah, I guess he stumps me there. But then again, can anything ever be considered pure good?
What if someone were to give a meal to a homeless person?
And then because of that meal, the homeless person now has the strength and energy to mug someone. No human has ever been pure good except for religious figures.
How about donating to charity?
Again, how much of it is going to actual charitable needs? And then how much of that is going to humans? And what will those humans do with it? Humans basically all come in shades of gray. You take the good with the bad, which means you supported someone who is at least somewhat evil.
Damn, that's true. Like me helping you out right now. Whatever percentage of you that's evil means I am becoming that percent of evil just by helping you.
But to be fair, it then goes both ways of you now becoming the part of me that's good for helping me.
What if I were to help an injured animal so no humans are affected?
Can animals or even plants be applied to have a morality though? They follow more along the rules of nature and instinct. A tiger killing a child isn't evil, because the tiger didn't have anything to base off of whether it was right or wrong.
Okay, so following that, what does that mean for life being black and white?
I guess it means that while life has black, it doesn't actually have any pure white.
So we just have to make our decisions on who truly deserves help and who doesn't deserve it.
Maybe not. Maybe someone who is considered more evil needs help to show them what it's like to be good.
But what if that mostly evil person uses it to try and corrupt others?
You never really can tell, can you?
Gonna be honest, I haven't gotten this much deep thought before in a long while. How old are you if you don't mind me asking?
13.
Oh, it baffles my mind how dynamic kids can be. One minute they're drinking water from a hose, the next they're having deep conversations with you.
It's just a part of growing up. Our brains are growing and developing constantly, so our moods, interests, and abilities are changing with it until we become who we are.
Who you're meant to be?
Nah, just who we are. There isn't any kind of destiny or fate.
What makes you say that?
Because reality is always constantly shifting in new ways that wouldn't be imagined. I could grab the steering wheel right now if I wanted to and make us crash. I could jump out right now and walk the rest of the way. I can start masturbating if I wanted to. All of these options, and yet I can choose to accept or deny any of them.
Well, I sure hope you deny that last one.
Wouldn't dream of it. But it means that our lives are constantly branching and forking, never guaranteed to result in the same ending.
Except death.
I guess that's the only kind of fate there is, because it's the only kind that can be proven. Our lives are like an ever-changing swash of roads and paths and turns, any of which can have all kinds of rewards and consequences. We stay within that maze until we eventually die.
So, following that idea, it means that death is our destiny. Not a destiny in life per se, but a destiny through death because nothing in life is written.
The only thing that's ever written in our lives is the beginning and the end. That's why our headstones only write the days of our birth and death, because those are the only events that could truly be certain to happen within our existence.
You're gonna give me a crisis. Well, looks like we're actually here now. Which way do I go?
Keep going straight and turn left at the light.
Got it. Okay, now where?
Right here is good. You can let me out.
Hey, stay safe, okay? Please make sure you're being treated alright.
Don't worry about me. They treat me exactly the way I want. Thank you.
And be careful next time about getting into cars with strange men. I don't want to hear about you ending up in a brothel or a ditch somewhere.
It's fine. I can handle myself.
Oh, and what makes you say that? Oh shit, you had that on you the whole time?
Yep. Dumbasses at the orphanage didn't even pat me down all the way.
Orphanage, you mean to say?
Bye!
I didn't do nothing. I didn't see nothing.
Well, look who's finally back.
Great, you're still alive.
And so are you. Go cook me something. The other two assholes ran off without leaving any food.
I ain't your damn cook. Get it yourself.
Either you make me something or I start removing clothes. Well,
I'm thinking! Fine. Mind at least telling me how you got back here?
smart girl. It was just this morning.
Wow, that sure was something, wasn't it? An actual character-focused episode. Don't think we'll be getting any of those anymore anytime soon. Don't be so gloomy, Sarah. Maybe there will be future episodes that delve into deeper aspects of life while also fleshing out the characters. Doesn't matter how much you write about us, we'll always be flat characters. Har har. Now shut up or I'm writing in a kiss scene between you and Timmy. You wouldn't dare! Try me. We're the same voice anyways, and you know damn well I will gladly sacrifice dignity just to hurt my enemies. Oh, like that time at the bar when you had one too many drinks and decided to— Shut up!